Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I'm SamuraiT-X, and I'm SamuraiT-X. Last time we left off, Grossberg told us all about his blackmail details with Red White. Basically, about Misty Faye. During the DL6 incident, Grossberg spoke. He talked to Mr. White and basically got money from it. Technically selling yourself to the devil. So, now that that's all loose, Misty Faye ran away, of course, 15 years ago. The case ain't solved, which we learn. Also, we went to pay a visit to Mr. White of Blue Corp. He obviously framed us at the moment. We're being framed. We didn't obviously murder Mia Faye, but we're framed, so looks like we switched places with Mia Faye. So, we basically rejected an attorney's request. So now, I wonder who's going to be, who would be defending us. Well, let's continue. Let's get on with the final part of the game. Well, the final part of this case.
September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1.
Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. For Phoenix, look. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the public prosecutor's office yesterday. He told me that whatever Mr. White says today would be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying that I'm going to be guilty, end of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? Guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth. You've changed. Huh? Phoenix? You know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. For Phoenix? Well, court will be opening for session soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. He's not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this.
September 9th, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom number 1. So, Phoenix Wright says he'll be defending himself in this court. He's up for trial. He declined another defense attorney, so he'll be defending himself. So let's go.
The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Good Lord. I still can't believe I'm on trial. It's surreal. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to this? Yes, Your Honor. I'll be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of another witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Yeah, let's raise an objection. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify to the court against Mia Faye, Miss Mia Faye? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time I thought that Miss Faye's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Epic bow. Great, he gets to show off and I get nowhere? I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know my title or personage?
You flesh that pretty big.
Your name? Yes, that's what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name.
These two are great together.
My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanconino. I am CEO, or used to be more common term, the president of Blue Corp.
Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey?
That would be a negatory. No, I did not.
You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder?
Correct.
And you witnessed the murder from there?
Why tell you what you already know?
Very well,
Mr. White. You may begin your testimony.
If I can't put this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing?
Ho ho ho! I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer.
Let him have it, Phoenix. Witness testimony. Witness's account.
Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. I was quite reading to some neighbors by a window. When I heard the bedlam coming from outside, surprised I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away and you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, and it was all over. If things occurred as you testified, and I'm afraid the defendant's guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright? Your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Let's press this. How do you know what time it was?
Because I am always absolutely correct, you know. Perfect, you know, should I say.
Sorry. No. You're not getting away with that.
You are so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So, what was the proper term of secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9. It happened soon after the room service arrived.
That's what Miss May said too. That's further. True, but the bellboy who brought the coffee saw Miss May. But he testified that he did not see you at the time.
Ahem! This is your concern? Silly lawyer, Miss May received coffee outside the room. Of course he could not see me. He would need an X-ray vision or something to pull off like that.
Tell us what you were doing at the time.
I was quite briefly
needing to use some papers out the window. Let's press this. We're just going to press the witness to get some information, you see. By window, you mean the one directly across from the Fay and Cole offices?
Correct! That is the only window, you see.
And there you were reading papers?
Correct! The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I am a busy man who had business to do.
Press. A bedlam?
It must have been when you attacked, I assume.
We see. Continue. Press again. So you were reading your papers until you heard that sound?
But of course, I am no snoop peeping out of windows at night.
No snoop? Yeah, right. You made a career out of snooping.
It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman.
Let's press that. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl.
I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Neuer.
Just what is your eyesight?
Counting both eyes, 40.
40? Don't add them together.
I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway? And what did you do then? Press on that. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely correct. Perfect. I keep thinking correct and perfect. Sorry about that, guys. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail? Aha! If you remember in Miss May's testimony, she said the victim ran to the right. So, we're gonna have to present Miss May's testimony here. See, she said she ran to the right. So, let's present. Wait right there! Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran to the right. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing? Wait a second. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Miss May said right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain the contradiction to the court? Well, look at the floor plan. Whoops. Look at the floor plans. You can technically run both left and right. So I suppose she did run to the left, then run to the right. As she tried to get away. I guess both of them are right, really. Yeah, both are right, really. Both witnesses are telling the truth. For once. Ha! I doubt it. Rather, does that not clear up the contradiction? I'm getting there, man, don't worry. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. And really, their conflicting accounts really is, well, one of them was in the room, and one of them was looking. Miss May didn't kill Mia Face, so she probably did look, she probably did run to the right then. Obviously the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. There you go. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co, of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Show the court where Mr. White was standing. Well, Mia was here, of course, because she was the one running away. So the only way we can say Mr. White was standing, he was the killer. If we're saying he was the killer, we might as well say he was here. This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear she ran to the left. Very true. Please, this is no time for jokes in ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Oh boy. Order! I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! Rapscallion! Sorry, I said that twice, but still. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho ho ho! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing?
The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony.
Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony, buddy.
Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she ran to the left. And then you hit her, savagely, that's what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and you delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer?
No.
That does seem to make sense. Will you cross-examine the witness's testimony?
You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Well, when we come back, folks, we will cross-examine Mr. White. Until then.
Thanks for watching.